right, it's Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. You know the drill. Let's get right down to it. So it's 1st and 10 for the Bears on offense as they get ready to go. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Connecting with Burton here over the middle. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. He's got his tight end, Burton. Trubisky finding the former Eagle Burton for the Chicago first. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Looking to throw, Trubisky on 1st down. Flushed out. Now Trubisky lost the football. And I think the Bears have recovered. They have.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Running it with the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year a season ago, Saquon Barkley. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. A nice run there. Not. Yards, and it'll be 2nd down. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's a give to Barkley. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Big Eddie Goldman there on the tackle.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
We tend to give those running backs that are slashers a lot of credit, but how about guys who are maulers? Because that's what you want in short yardage situations, and we just saw that occur right there, didn't we?
Vertical, downhill running. A 1st down carry for Barkley. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Danny Trevathan there to bring him down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They're going to go. It's locked. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless.
All right, so the challenge is laid out in front of you. Can you complete it? We're about to find out. Solo challenge, Madden Ultimate Team time. Let's go. So the Cardinals offense ready to go on 1st and 10. This is David Johnson, the former All-Pro. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense. He
was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
To throw, it's Murray. Screen play, Johnson. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a 1st down.
Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to...
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Brandon Graham applying the heat off the edge.
Well, certainly some teams are not intimidated by down and distance on defense, are they? 3rd and very long? Let's go get this guy again. Big-time pressure.
On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. Nice job. Congratulations defeating the Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. All right, your challenge awaits. Can you fulfill that solo challenge? Time to find out. It is indeed the solo challenge, and it's Madden Ultimate Team time. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. A handoff to Barkley. A solid stiff arm. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
Holding offense.
So on the big tight end, Holden.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. Getting the sense Charles are going to put big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far is working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best. Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But a short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Throwing his lock. His pass caught at the 4. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They opt to go for it, and they get it. 1st and goal after a pickup of 5. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Bears have taken the early lead.
Partner, I think we can all agree that that was a pretty darn good opening drive right there. And the key to it all, going for it on 4th down earlier in the drive. Set a tone for it. And the best part, they made it pay off.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
First down.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
A false start backs them up 5. 1st and 15. Out of the gun, this is Howard. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. The all-pro safety Eric Berry in on the stop.
I can't help it. Every time I see Eric Berry make a play, as we just saw him make a tackle there, I just want to stand up and applaud.
Because he went to Tennessee like you?
Well, that doesn't hurt one bit, but how about the comeback? I mean, he came back from beating cancer and getting back to Pro Bowl level, one of the best players in the game.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
This fielded at the 2. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Carson Wentz in his 4th season now out of North Dakota State, ready to bring out this Eagles offense. And he's had to sit and watch Nick Foles under center during Philly's last 2 playoff runs. So health will be a key for Wentz in 2019, no doubt. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And they're going to have a 3rd down. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play. All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion. I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4 down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Now that sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him. NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over, and it's a big kick. But now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
So that does it. Put this one in the books. A success. And all right, the challenge is in front of you. Do you accept it? I hope so. Keep the game on. Play the challenge. It's Solo Challenge, Madden Ultimate Team. And the Giants on 1st and 10. Their offense ready to go. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to air one out. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target, and it's 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock it out, but it won't bring up 2nd down.
And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it back.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Here's Riley Dixon now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Here comes Grant on the return. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. And that does it for this one. Pat yourself on the back. You just completed and dominated the Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. All right, you saw the challenge on the screen. I don't need to repeat it. It's Solo Challenge. Madden Ultimate Team. Go earn your keep. And now the offense getting set. 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later. Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
Well, to me, that's taking a big gamble defensively because that alignment you see, that's normally something you see down near the goal line. Because now, if they decide to go play action, something should be open there, and I think open big.
So maybe that's something that gets filed away for later.
I think without a doubt, you write it down, and if you see that look at a later date, go ahead and take your shot.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. From his linebacker spot, that's Derek Brooks with a sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Back deep, Jakeem Graham. Oh, the Bears break through, and they block it. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. Sheds off the taking it right down Broadway. And they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears touchdown. They gotta love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Adams. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Rodgers going to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now it's Rodgers. Over the middle, complete. That's Adams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Defensively, they better figure something out. Opening drive, he already has 4 catches.
And if you have to figure out how to stop him defensively, that usually means you weaken your defense. That means that now the offense is doing the dictating, and they should have other things open up as well. He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground at Saquon Barkley. And this will be a pickup of 4 here, up to their own 20.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter down, it's our home team with possession. They're on the march, but facing a 3rd down here. A gain of 7, and they pick up the 1st.
Well, partner, if we had their entire playbook in front of us, I'm not sure we would have picked out that play as the one to run in that situation. How about the guts of the offensive coordinator? Dialing that one up into great success.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Well, now they'll try the end around. Gets through, and now an opening. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. The 30, 10, touchdown, Chicago. Juju Smith-Schuster, 65 yards. And the Bears will extend their lead. So a big-time scamper there to cap a touchdown on the opening drive.
Sets a tone, establishes not what you'd call a dominance, but a really good feeling for the team that just scored. But I've got to ask you, partner, what do the analytics say about that type of a run? Does it establish anything else for him?
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So that about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. The throw over the middle, taken in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A pickup of 24. And that's where the play began, the 24-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team.
Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jimmy Graham, 54 yards. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. Well, this is blocked. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something. It's a foot race. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10, 5, and he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to the positive side this time. Yeah, there was a fumble at the end of this one, but what a sustained drive. And if they can keep stringing those together, you got to like their chances.
And credit the defense, though. You're out there for that long, you start to get tired, but they were able to get the turnover.
Did you just credit the defense?
I like to credit the defense and the offense.
I like you.
And the analysts.
That's perfect.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Oh, look at the juke. And now running right through it. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Oh, design run for their wideout.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
22 yards there, a first down.
This is one of those plays that has an equal chance of either being a big gain or a big loss, but with the college influence, we're seeing more of these plays come into the NFL.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance in guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And bulldozing through multiple tackles. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a toss. This is McCaffrey. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll try the air now with Locke. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. It didn't work out this time, but there's always next time. And we'll see you next time right here on the Solo Challenge for Madden Ultimate Team. So it's 1st and 10 for the Bears on offense as they get ready to go. A spin, shrugs him off, brushing off defenders. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. 2nd down now. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. He went backwards there 8 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. And they'll run for it with Barkley. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing a 4th down play to result in 23 yards.
I don't believe that was called right here in the moment. I believe this was called during practice this week, that he was going to decide to be aggressive even on his own side of the field.
Just, you mean because it's the opening drive? Maybe they had this scripted?
I think that he just talked about it with his team and said, listen, I'm confident in you. If we end up in this situation, we'll go for it early just to set a tone in this game.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. This is Barkley.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
16 yards is the pickup there, and a 1st down for Chicago.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football. Caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. From 17 yards out. And the Bears are in for 6. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And his throw here's incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Now a play fake. Rodgers. And his throw is incomplete. The veteran tight end Mercedes Lewis, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7. And
he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Demarius Randall. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. And we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. We don't see too many conversions on 4th and 10, but we just did there. A gain of 14 and a 1st down.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a 1st down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say you punt the football there.
So we're changing to analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them, and really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first half chance. Pushing him away.
Popped it right out there.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears will add on to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This one taken from the 7. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
They should have put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
On 1st down, Rodgers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
On the run, it's Barkley. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. Barkley. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all, as we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Blake Martinez, the NFC's leading tackler a year ago, in on the stop.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Saquon Barkley on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bears will extend their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 21-0. So this drive spans 7 plays. And the rookie Saquon Barkley, the one who finishes things off with a touchdown run. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Returnable for Grant. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. They begin with a run by Barkley. Stiff-armed him. Able to power through. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now it's Barkley. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you've got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage, and that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. They'll run with Barkley.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old-school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Now a handoff here to his running back. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Powers through. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. The Bears on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Too bad.
What's up with it? Somebody sleepy?
Lord, yeah. Let me go put him in the bed. I'll be right back.
So, Rambone? Who is McKinney? That's who McKinney is. Ain't no one. I need a fourth linebacker. I forgot I run a 3-4. I don't know why I got these 4. I got 3 dudes down here. I need to get another middle linebacker. Why you tripping on some superb? Joseph Kingo, Bosa, and let's see, Kawan Short, man, T.J. Watt, yeah, Joseph can go. Sorry, but Joseph can go. So can Darius Slay. Why you tripping? Actually, we can hang on to him. He played some too. Let's get rid of Joseph. Joseph and Bosa. Really don't even need Bosa while we tripping. Joseph, Bosa, and Graham. Let's see what we can get for these cats. Joseph, Bosa, and Graham.
Whew.
So dirt.
I'm over here looking for. There used to be a thing last year where you do like a challenge, 2 challenges a day, then you get your, you buy a pack or something like that, and you get so many coins. Where in the world did I look at that at? I've totally forgot.
I have no clue, but I know what you're talking about. It was the dailies, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Daily
I don't remember.
challenges.
Oh, I just got it. What the hell? I think you have to do a challenge, open a pack, and something else. A daily objectives pack. I just got it. I returned a kick with Tyreek, and holy hell.
Fast boy.
God, he's fast. Which one you hit? What are you pondering about?
Need to get a middle linebacker. And I need to see how much this defensive tackle is going for. I need to sell him.
Oh. RPO is about to be the face of the league in it.
Mm-hmm. You are correct, sir.
Who's a good receiver opposite of Tyreek?
Probably another speedster.
I got Tavon Austin, but
I call him Tavon, but you know.
Tavon or Tyreek?
How fast is Austin?
He's, I mean, not bad, but he ain't no Tyreek.
Feel you. I feel you. Linville Joseph.
Need to get a sweep going on with this Joker.
You couldn't take it anymore, could you? Couldn't do it, folks. He had to get Madden. Calling his name.
Well, I mean, honestly, with that EA access. Oh, God. With that discount I had, it's only going to be $6 more than if I'd have bought it straight out of the store.
That's why I say just go ahead and upgrade your phone while you're at it. You know what I'm saying?
She's still working for him?
Get it over with. 17.5. I can get 17.5 out of him.
Do the his house.
Core Elite, Linville Joseph. Core Elite.
I'll tell you what my Giants defense was rated.
Oh, man.
69. How did we get to the bottom of the barrel? What pick was you?
Not midway. I mean, I had a good. There was good teams out there. I just didn't get them. Got the freaking Bills.
That's janky.
Janky boy. Slade Jr. Darius Slade Jr.
Five stars.
Two peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, Dan. What you know about it?
Two of them?
Strawberry jelly, too. Strawberry jelly.
Hey, let's load up and go to Eldora Thursday night
Load up.
for that truck race.
Ooh.
God, that's on my bucket list.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Me, Chubbs, Rams. Let's go.
Let's go. I loved it.
Chubbs would hate it. Chubbs would like, what in the heck?
I bet Chubbs would love it. To be honest with you.
Probably would.
Ain't nobody can really hate that. That's a truck race on dirt.
Ooh, that would be fun, wouldn't it? Ooh.
Be crazy.
Now, if I got 85, 86, it's 83, 84. You feel me? Add him. And my boy Slay. Where you at, Slay? Ooh, and add my boy.
What am I even trying to do?
Tuesday.
Do not allow 3 passes this drive. Do not allow 30 passing yards.
I need to get rid of him.
You bought any more packs today? Oh yeah.
You know, maybe.
You spent $200 yet? Because you gotta be getting there. You gotta be getting there.
Dirty. You can't take it with you, Dirty.
That's a fact.
85, 86.
Illegal man downfield. What? Have you played with this Cardinals playbook?
Not yet. It's good.
It is crazy.
Ooh, that's a big one right there, folks. There's a big one. There's the free safety I was looking for. There's the free safety I was looking for, Danny.
Who is it?
Found me one.
What's his name? He got a name?
Yeah, he got a name, baby. Does he got a name? Check the chat, home skillet. Defense litty. Defense is litty.
Okay, you can do it.
Ooh. Earl Thomas will be the starting free safety. I mean, what Rambone doing?
He drunk.
What Rambone doing?
He's not feeling our presence, obviously. What'd you do? Get him off pack or just buy that Joker?
Exchange. You trade in 383 84s and they give you an 85 or 86 player or better.
Ain't bad.
It's not bad at all. I mean, I did my offense because defense is what I'm working on today. You feel me?
Yeah.
No. Do you feel me?
The defense is wild.
Christian or Saquon? I kind of like Saquon.
Who what?
I like Saquon over Christian.
Yeah. A good Saquon, yes. I like how you can just barely hit people on these challenges and then fumble.
Mm-hmm. Linville Joseph again. Brother, I like the exchange thing because you can trade all those gold players you don't need. You know what I'm saying? And get elite 6 gold for 1 elite. You can't beat that. I mean, my personal opinion. You can't beat that.
Tyreek's crazy.
Is he good?
Yeah. Jet sweep is nuts.
Ooh, I didn't think about that.
If Logan can use the guy, if Logan can use the team, he may do something, but I think he's in a pretty tough division, ain't he?
Yeah. Chubb.
What?
Got Nick Chubb, running back 80.
I can't take those kids anymore. Just want to coach. They drive me crazy. You had them all against me though. They thought I was like,
yeah.
Arkham City or something.
They getting out of my way. Here, coach, take the lead back. I didn't mean to get into you. Sorry, coach. Here, take the lead back.
I thought, what in the hell has he done to him? Talk anybody up.
Got it. Oh, I said that Dirty Bird wrecked me there. Oh boy, that's all it took. Oh, that's all it took. Every time you tried to talk, I just mumbled, yeah, boy. Woo. Where's Chubbs at?
Nobody knows anymore.
Dustin Colquitt. What you doing, boy? Ooh, I can trade in some elites now. Let's trade in these elites for these elites.
Yo.
keep Byron Jones or Patrick Peterson? Byron Jones, Patrick Peterson.
Do what, Coach?
Which one would you get rid of, Byron Jones or Patrick Peterson?
Patrick what?
Peterson.
It says on the report that he kicked it, and that's all I know.
I would get rid of Byron Jones.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, folks. I mean,
Who'd you get, Coach?
oh my goodness. Other side. Other side
Other side, is it in the chat already?
of Mac.
God bless.
God, Danny Townsend.
God.
We've got Von Miller, Khalil Mack, Michael Strahan. Good God, Deion Jones. We're on lock, Danny.
That's nuts.
Danny. Well, let's get in team up. Let's play a game, boy. Let's get in there. Let's test these monsters out.
Yo, what's up?
But yeah, I mean, he said JP wasn't even mad. He said JP got in trouble doing it.
Who is that, Cooking?
Yeah, that's cooking.
What's up, Cooking?
Coach said, what's up,
He
Bo?
told us this morning. He said JP said he wasn't mad. He said JP had his back on it because he understands how freak accidents happen like that. And he said, I really appreciate you telling me. And he said, you'll probably hear from us today about whether you need to come in or not. The fish is okay. And fish texted all of us. He said, hey, I'm in the clear. He said, they called, said I'm good. So,
What in the hell? We better chill out on the horseplay.
do what?
I said, he better chill out on the horseplay.
He told me last night, he said, I'll go ahead and tell you, I'll never pick up a fucking rock or do anything here again. There's no shit I get.
God.
That's wild, ain't it, boy?
Yeah.
And you know how he is, bless his heart. He was tore out of hell.
Yeah, he's about like you.
No, I would have been like, I mean, he was worse than what I'd have been probably.
I doubt it.
Oh no, I mean, I'd have been just as tore up probably.
You'd been worried to death.
Well, hell, anybody would be if you're not staying married on government property.
Yep. True.
JP said he threw something off GTN, the top of GTN one time, and it damaged government property. He had to go to it for piss test.
How the hell do you do that? How the shit does people do this?
I don't know. I say if we told somebody that somebody for a spark our second night there, I'd say, shit, we wouldn't get
Yeah, because JP likes fish. He didn't give a shit about us.
He really does like fish a lot. I think that's what helps fish too. You should come in here and got this big motos on me, boy. I'd have bought you something.
Well, you didn't tell me nothing about it.
Well, hell, I knew you wasn't going to get off that man load and take a piss.
Oh.
You ain't lying.
Madden gets you.
Oh, shit. I got to download that shit.
Yeah, you better.
Jesus was saying last night, he don't know if he's going to there or not.
He's
Who?
not going to what?
Get it?
Jesus Christ.
Who
That's
is
what he
it?
was saying last night. I might not get it.
Jags.
I was like, well, damn,
Jags
bitch.
guy.
Who's the Jags guy?
Eric Herring. One that I had commenting. I was on his profile the other day. Why is he not going to get it for?
Still, coach, that I said that I wouldn't be surprised if he says, hey, I'm not going to play.
Well, he's right here. Coach is, so he heard you.
Oh, okay.
That's all right. We got one in the chat waiting on it. We'll put old Allen in there with the Houston one. Coach.
Ooh, that is right.
Alan, good.
I don't know. Coach wouldn't put him in his division, so I guess so.
He's
I
pretty
got you.
good. He's pretty good.
Coach likes the mentally handicapped guys in
Easy.
his division, like Scoop and stuff.
Don't trip. Don't trip.
Hey, Cook and sent him how to play 2-3 defense, didn't you?
Do what?
You sent Scoop how to play a 2-3.
Oh shit! I ain't saying shit.
Oh.
We really damn get that first shit.
Yeah.
Did that shit on lock, so we got the old Q's, the old Oxford in there. The Q's bacon house, but it had a swap, didn't it?
Oh my God. Well, boy, I'm gonna skedaddle.
See, Kobe, CD.
Later.
Later.
Ooh, rumbling, thundering out here.
Wait, dirty.
Yeah, I'll play. I'm in a challenge right now, but I'm about to be done with
Oh
it.
yeah, go ahead. Let's see, Linder.
Why did it block the kick? Oh. Score a passing touchdown and gain 50 passing yards. I reckon I can do that.
Now 70 gold core rookie players to earn 86 overall core rookie master Josh Allen.
I've got 250 blocks through my living room floor.
Yeah, how
He
many?
didn't want to pour out just like 15 or 20 of them. He wants to pour out the whole big old box.
Of what? Oh, blocks.
Blocks?
Hey,
Yeah.
he building.
Hey, did they change the button that shifts to just the D line and linebackers by themselves?
Mm-hmm. I can't remember what it was. I think so, yeah.
Because when we usually hit, it shifts the whole defense, left or right.
Mm-hmm.
Tyreek on a sweep. Here we go.
Here we go, here we go, here we go now.
What will Rambo just leave us for?
I don't know, text him. See what the dilly illy is.
I like how as soon as you text, he always responds instantly.
Never fails. Wait a sec. I might be having to do something. Well, little boy,
What it do, baby?
baby doll.
What you guys
Hello.
doing? I might have one. I think Tweety stuck his neck out for me.
What did you say?
I think Tweety stuck his neck out for me.
You get a call?
From Tweety.
Oh, what did he say?
Said that they'd be reaching out to schedule that next interview with, I can't remember what he said his name was. Mike, maybe Tom, something, I don't know.
Daniel.
Daniel, is that it?
The DM, whatever, district manager.
I guess so, I'm not sure.
Yeah, big dog. Yeah.
He said that they said I'm young and I ain't got no sales experience, but I seem like a good, honest dude. That's what he said. That
Boy, they are
just
full.
give me a shot.
Oh, I'd say you'll be fine.
Say to get inside.
Oh.
You trying to get this team up in or what?
I mean, are you ready?
How many packs have you
I
pulled?
don't know if I'm ready, but I know your defense is. So.
Because I got about 15 packs to open right now. They're
Oh,
sitting.
let
It
me
is-
just tune in.
Sit. I mean, Dan, let me just go ahead and take a picture. That way you'll see it.
Take a picture of your bank statement. That's what I want to see. I don't care
Hey,
what the
Dan.
packs.
Hey, Dan.
I want you to Venmo me half the amount you spent on packs.
Dan.
Just half.
Look at that picture in the chat.
Jesus Christ. Are you streaming or I want to watch this?
No, it's just cards is all it is. It's just cards. It's not like packs. It's just like the cards. These are the cards I got. That's the only way. It's nothing serious. It's nothing serious.
80 to 82 elite packs pretty big, Coach.
It ain't
16 of
Are you
those.
streaming this?
It ain't nothing
Yeah, I'm
serious.
watching.
Oh, you want to see it? Let's see what I get.
What the hell?
I mean, 80 to 82, 16 packs of them.
Let's see what
Everything locked me out whenever I restarted my phone.
Dirty. Ooh, dirty. Sound like you need an upgrade. Ooh. Are you
Shut
watching
up.
Dirty?
I'm not yet. Hold on.
Oh, hang on then.
Coach, you better hold on to them rookies. You should probably get like a Kyler Murray or something.
Yeah, I was looking at the rookies. Those rookies look good.
Wonder what the set's for. Did you look what the set is?
For the rookie,
Yeah. I know
Josh
last year it was Saquon. Ooh. The newest New England Patriot.
ooh, Josh Allen to them Patriots. Friday night.
Okay, here we go. I gotta turn this down.
Good.
Can't hear everything I'm already hearing.
Share that voice, Dirty.
Okay, go ahead.
Dexter Lawrence.
Now, Coach, you can't be ruining
Yeah, you gotta let us see as well.
3 viewers. Chubb's
Yeah, kinda
viewing from
janky.
somewhere.
It's janky, ain't it?
Michigan not right there.
What are you guys to storage? I like to look at it.
It's somebody from locally.
I said 80 to 82 was wrong, and I forgot the coach's team is so stacked it doesn't even matter. Like I said, I was excited. Like if I could get 82 overalls, I'd be lit.
Ooh, the next round after this is gonna be Liddy now. Then it's gonna be the 83s, the 84s? Is that what it is?
Should be right.
Because I'm gonna trade all these in and get what about 5 packs of those?
Yeah. Said I'm gonna trade all these 82s in. They ain't good enough for me.
Ooh, there's your boy Danny there.
Trade it.
You want it? Dang, I mean, is this nothing but Falcons?
I'll take you. Take him too.
You don't see a good fullback anymore, do you? You know, like a Max
Don't.
spot. You remember him? Ooh.
I think my fullback's one of my guards in this league. Swear to God.
Alright, now let's get to the fun spot. Here's the fun one. This is the one I like right here.
I could pair up Tyreek Hill with Brandon Cooks.
True,
Be tough.
true.
Did you get that Derek Brooks, Coach?
Yes.
Wow.
Oh yeah, boys. Here we go.
You're gonna get at least what, 5 of these?
Should, yeah. Sorry, Matt Ryan.
Bush and I played Draft Champions last night for my last 30 minutes.
Oh, how was that? You drafted. I like that, don't you?
He beat the piss out of me, is how it was. But now I had a fumble on the 1 yard line.
Who was your last pick? Did it still do the major?
Yeah, it was a big time pick. I can't remember who it was though. And he had a lot better team. He had Tom Brady and everything, and he still had the rest of my good players. Kimbo go to sleep, Brady.
Yeah, he went in there and laid on the bed and watching Tiggy.
He loves Tiger.
Loves it. I like how our whole department's shut down right now.
Ooh, now here we go.
You want, baby boy.
Let's see what these can produce. Ooh, could see something nice. I feel like the game it's delayed. You know what I'm saying? It don't move quick enough for me, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Should I get this Saquon or no? It's 83 overall Saquon.
Yeah, he good.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Don't need that Derek Brooks, so I can trade that one in.
I ain't got me no running back.
You can't
So.
sell him?
I could sell him, but I mean I could trade it in. And get
Okay,
the,
just 86.
yeah, go on up to the 85, 86. Who don't need that Deion Jones? All right, I mean this is looking good so far. We can trade these.
Be nice when you don't need him.
Johnny Elway.
Was I think we uninstalled 2K, to be honest with you. I think it's done.
2K's done. It's done. Next 2K we play be 2K20. I mean freaking John Elway's did I get, boys?
You got a third one on
Add them all together and get a big old.
Yeah, that's right. Hell, that's another upgrade though, right?
Here it comes. Here comes the big one. Now this is the big one. That exchange, I love that thing, don't you?
Yeah, it's big time, really. Danny, what are you gonna do with Tyreek?
Yeah, Dan.
I'm gonna sell him.
How much you gonna
You
give
want him,
for
coach?
No, I don't need him for offense. Chubbs
No,
needs.
Chubbs need him.
Oh, you
Chubb
could,
has 200 cash.
you could cut Chubb's deal, but then again, you could turn around and make you about 250 coins.
I'll make me about 250K off a coach or off a Chubb.
Yeah, 250. Tell Chubbs, hey, 250K, Pip.
Are we playing?
Yes, I was just getting this one right here. I just want to see.
I'm not buying shit. I'm waiting 30 hours. 30 hours.
Whoo!
Or you pay
What do you
$5 more
think?
dollars.
It's like 16 more bucks, bro. I haven't seen
Don't
it.
think about it like that. Your head is all wrong.
Ooh. Will he play, coach?
No, he'll be on the bench, but I mean, we'll have him there. If we go to quarter and something like that, you know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
Or not quarter, but dime, I think he'll be in there. All right, Dirty, let's go. Let's see what we've got here.
What do you want me to run? I got some
Offense.
running offense, huh?
You have to, yeah.
I think you got to, bro.
I mean, I'm pretty much set up for it.
Rambone, daggone it.
We're gonna play Friday, baby. We can play midnight if y'all want to. Dirty, when you go back to work Friday?
Friday night, so I'll be on all night.
Ooh, Thursday, tomorrow night. All night.
All night long, tonight, yeah. Send me an invite, baby boy.
Coach, your offense ain't bad. It don't compare to that defense, oh boy.
Good Lord. I mean, we got to move Von Miller back up in the...
Dang, what a camper.
You find a camper dirty?
My neighbor just came up here with a brand new one.
Okay.
God.
We here, baby. We live. We here, baby boy. Ooh, we could just do duos, you know what I'm saying? This match is
We
up
are in
against
duos.
two.
I'll be back in 10. I'm watching the stream.
God, that defense is nuts.
Dirty bird.
I don't even care if offense produces or anything. Defense
Hey,
will score.
Dirty, you get us a
Defense will
touchdown. Oh, yeah. You get us a touchdown, though. It's over. It's a wrap. You get us any points whatsoever, Dirty. Field goal, anything. I don't care what it is. You get us anything. We in there. We in there, fam.
My house is a disaster.
Oh, man.
Looks like Hurricane Katrina came through here.
Did we get a different screen, or has it been on this one? Nah, it does.
I think it's been on this one. I got lucky.
We're gonna get it loaded up, maybe. Let's see. Oh, we got 3 X factors on defense, by the way. We got Strahan, Deion Jones, and then the safety, Norton, whatever his name
Oh, you
is.
went and leveled it, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. Deion Jones is quick. That dude
Yes.
is quick. I got all his too. I put all kinds of stuff. He's the one that has the most traits.
What are we gonna do here?
The dashboard.